Group Commander, all the officers, cadets, and DI staff. A very good afternoon to all of you. What we have been discussing from the first session onwards, national integration and unity in diversity is one of the aspects of national integration. And one of our officers, he pointed out a question about National Integration Camp, and he asked whether any of you was part of National Integration Camp, because it is important. Next slide, please. What could be the objective of this presentation is to enlighten the audience, or all of you sitting over here, with explanation of the term unity and diversity. It looks very simple. It looks easy. It looks easy to utter. It looks easy to utter slogans, Jai Hind, Jai Hindustan, whatever you call. But it is extremely difficult to follow it individually. What do we say? Bharat Mata ki Jai. Easy to show this patriotism, but difficult to practice individually, because everything, one of the cadets, beautiful. I mean, everything is individual, personal. We can't see anything in others. We have to look everything from our own perspective, my perspective. Whether whatever I say to the society, to my officers, to my teachers in the NCC, whatever I do, whether I am the right person to say that or not, whether I am the right person to do that or not. So the first one is to understand the term, what is this unity and what is this diversity, and why do we say unity and diversity. Then to explain the truth, I have put this word truth of unity and diversity because we have been discussing this. And to expand the importance of a united nation, that is we, India, having 29 states. What is the importance of this huge nation, almost known as subcontinent? And to highlight the contribution of defense forces, very important. Because when we talk about national integration, as civilians, NCC cadets, we are also civilians. Maybe it's by choice that you became cadet. Maybe it's by force or somebody told you. But 15 lakh cadets, when they have their own families after 10 years, you will definitely understand this term, what it means to be united, what is unity in diversity, not through your slogans, but through your individual practices. So, please, next slide, next slide. Next slide. What is unity? I just put in quotation of Mahatma Gandhi. I offer you peace, I offer you love, I offer you friendship, I see your beauty, I hear your needs, I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. Now this unity is with the Almighty. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. Then the next quotation is, no doubt, unity is something to be desired. Yes, we all want it. To be striven for, but it cannot be willed by mere declarations. When we say, East or West, India is the best. Yes, India is the best. But in what way? Individually, when we say, it matters a lot. As a cadet, as an NCC cadet. Next, please. What is diversity? Again, we know that we have 29 states. We have been discussing maybe 18 official languages, hundreds of dialects, thousands of dialects in India. But what is that diversity? What we need is a dialogue among civilizations. And we need multiculturalism, respect for diversity, tolerance, respect for diverse faiths. Manmohan Singh, if I had put him, no, it should not be a political thing. I have taken quotation of Shri Narendra Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister, who was also an NCC cadet. Believe, you must be knowing that. This is the practice in the NCC. Maybe the defense forces, whatever has been the reason, but there is a motive behind running this NCC. We want good citizen of this nation. We want that in you. Nobody thought, perhaps the batchmates of Sri Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, nobody would have thought that this gentleman, this young boy one day would lead the nation. So that is what we need, respect for diverse faith. And next I would talk about the diversity of India, what our Honorable Prime Minister said. Of our civilization is actually a thing of beauty. We enjoy that. How? Which is something we are extremely proud of. And how do we enjoy this? An officer asked us whether you were part of a national integration camp. And when you are part of that national integration camp, you would see the cadets coming from different states. If the cadets belong to the North India, let's say a camp that happens from the cadets of North Indian units, then it is somehow acceptable. But somebody from down south, let's say Maharashtra, you go to Andhra, or you go to Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, they would start speaking either their own language, vernacular language, or they will speak in English. Comparatively, our cadets from Hindi heartland perhaps do not feel confidence in speaking in English, and therefore we feel a little bit hesitant. Even when I went for this training at Kamti, UP, Bihar, they are somehow prejudiced. They are considered to be laziest people. But that is not so. That is not so. The diversity of India, if as an NCC cadet, if I accept, we will put the questions here. If you accept yourself, know thyself first. Whether I am a person who would be friendly with the other person, other boy, other cadet. Whether I am a person who would get angry. Whether I am a person who would not accept this, let's say, idli and dosa, let's say, your camp is in Tamil Nadu. You are not perhaps going to get chapati that you get here. You will have to be satisfied with idli, dosa, sambar and rice and maybe chapati of their taste and not your taste. Do you accept that? Unity in NCC, that is important. That diversity, are you ready to accept that diversity or not? Yes, that is the motive, that is the purpose of running NCC. To ensure that somebody from down south, maybe the skin color is little darker than yours, somebody from the northeast, it's difficult to, I'll give you the example, somebody from northeast, when they come to us, they look like Chinese, isn't it? Don't they? They look like Chinese, and whether you are able to accept them, their physical appearance, their way of talk, their culture, if they eat reptiles, that is their culture. But they are not going to get that in the हम आसानी से कह सकते हैं अरे ये तो सांप खाता है. So what? If I was born there, I could have done that. So national integration, the diversity of an individual, the other person who is with me in the camps, do I accept or not? The other diversity we were talking about, the casteism. Now I'll give you, usually I take my classes or to my own cadets. I'll give you an example. Why do we not remove the surname of a person? Because when I was, before joining the teacher here, I worked in HSBC, Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, and there is no surname. There is only performance. No surname whatsoever. If I am Raju, they'll call me Raju. If my administrator is maybe Subhash, he will be addressed as Subhash. No surname, which means you are away from all this caste politics. What you mean is business, and your performance matters, not your caste. And therefore I would say, when you call somebody, do not go with the surname Varma, Sharma, Sonkar, Bunkar, Dinkar. Raju is your name, and that is your identity. Raju is your name, and that is your identity, and not your surname. Yes, for official records, because India has to go long way to remove all these things. For official records, we have to call the surname. Okay, next please. Yeah, these are all same things. I just wanted to, ensure how. Let me put, before I conclude, I want to show how defense forces, because nobody, the civilians, let me say that maybe 30-40% of them be patriotic in their own way. But what is the contribution of defense forces, the armed forces, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, Indian Army? You have paramilitary forces. When we have natural calamities, then we are united. But then we do not look for those differences. That he belongs to that culture, I belong to this culture, therefore I do not require the help. When we have war, recently we had trouble with Pakistan. Then we show our nationalism. Right? When we have Naxalite problems, when we have some attacks from within the communalism, then we depend on not on our own selves. Cadets, please understand this. This is all practical. When you grow, when you have families later, somebody is Muslim in your neighborhood, somebody may be Hindu, somebody may be Christian. Accept their faith. That is the diversity we are talking about, and not the diversity in the slogans. कि अनेकता में एकता भारत की विशेषता. Yes, it is there. But in practice, if my neighbor belongs to a different caste, different religion, different region, I have to accept him or her. Then only we will have a peaceful nation. You understand? And the contribution of the defense forces is recognized only when we have the troubles, when the society, Indian society faces trouble, maybe natural calamity, maybe war from the neighboring nations, maybe regionalism, maybe Naxalites problems, then we depend highly on our Indian defense forces. And then they show us that, look, we are doing it for you in uniform. Therefore, you do without uniform. You must take a kind of example, set an example from us to show that though we are diverse in every way possible, we are united in all the troubles that come to our own civilians. Thank you. Practices every 15 kilometers you go, maybe you go outside Uttar Pradesh, or the best part is most of you belong to Uttar Pradesh. How many of you know your own folk songs and folklore? Yeah, very good. Because now people feel shy of talking about their own culture, the folklores, alhas and all, isn't it? Alhas, the vernacular languages that we speak, even those dialects, we feel shy of speaking those languages. Why? Why should we feel shy? Because those dialects are not in written form. They are just vernaculars. If your generation does not speak that, then it simply gets extinct from this entire world. Nobody knows. Therefore, the cultural diversity. You go down south, we have dances, various types of dances. You have Kathakali, you have Bharatnatyam. You come up, you have Garba. How many dances do we accept? Do we know? Importance of that. Its physical, religious, racial veracity is immense, and its linguistic diversity. Now I said 18 official languages, just maybe to illuminate you. How many of us think that Hindi is our national language? Yes, cadets, please. Is Hindi our national language or not? Is Hindi our national language? Yes. No, Hindi is not our national language. Please keep it on record. Hindi is our official language. We have been misguided by our own teachers. You can Google it out. Indian Constitution does not give, please understand this, any one language as a national language. Hindi is our official language. Why? Because we have 18 official languages. Tamil language is 3,000 years old. They said, make my language as national language because my language is classical language. We have Sanskrit, again 3,000 years old, almost 3,000 years old. And what has happened to Sanskrit? Nobody speaks about it. Only some departments in some universities. That's it. Our own language, the national heritage, our Puranas are written. What has happened to those languages? So the language problem, we were talking about this. How many of us, whenever you go down south, or maybe in your language also, Hindi is not our national language. This at least I know. You can see that in constitution it is not written. Hindi is our official language. And therefore what happens? We have something called English. English are lingua franca. Lingua franca means accepted everywhere. Down south from northeast till the central India, wherever you go, English is accepted. Even in the parliament, some MPs from Tamil Nadu, they will start speaking in Tamil. The others would not understand. Why? What do they want to project? That is the danger that we face today. The lawmakers, they want their language to be introduced in the nation. How is it possible? 18 official languages. So, please next slide please. The Indian culture. Now what is Indian culture? Again, we say Indian culture. भारतीय संस्कृति एक नहीं है. यदि हमारे 15 किलोमीटर से 30 किलोमीटर में यदि पानी का स्वाद बदलता है तो संस्कृति भी बदल जाती है, भाषा भी बदल जाती है. गंगा किनारे उधर जाइए, हिंदी भाषा अलग हो गई, भोजपुरी अलग है, अवधी अलग है, हिंदी का हिस्सा है. आप थोड़ा सा महाराष्ट्र में जाइए, वहां पर भाषा अलग है, वहां की बोलियां अलग है, समझ में नहीं आएगा हमको. और नीचे जाएंगे आंध्र प्रदेश में तेलुगु दो तरह की है. वो किसी ने कहा था अभी कैडेट ने, क्यों तेलंगाना का फॉर्मेशन हुआ? इट्स ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दैट लैंग्वेज प्रॉब्लम. बिकॉज
your time also.
Sure, sir. No, I was.
No, the idea was not the
Right. Please go ahead. Please next slide. Then multiculturalism, various cultures. Now multicultural education, this is important. How? We all belong to different states, perhaps here different districts. All over you are sitting, maybe officers belong to different states. Yes. Now what happens? How can we bring this diversity? Is there anybody, maybe not now, is there anyone, any cadet, maybe after 10 years of your employment, are you going to get married to somebody who is from down south? Why? You will be independent. Why don't you make a choice? The change has to come from within. Individual. Are you going to get married to somebody from different caste, different religion, not thinking of anything else but India? These are the vibrant questions that we have to ask ourselves when we talk about unity and diversity. Next, please. Right. Next. All these are historical backgrounds, and with this I personally feel that the time is over, and thank you very much for listening.